what is up YouTube? This is Sushant here. So today I'll be reviewing my Rhinox Stealthy jacket. So I've been using this jacket for the past 3 or 4 months now, and I've completed about 2000 kilometers with it. So I thought this would be a very good time to review it because I've used it for short rides, long rides, in rains, in cold, in heat. So this is probably the best time for me to review this jacket. So let's get in the jacket real quick. Okay, so this review will be basically divided into 4 parts. In the first part, I'll be speaking about the specifications of the jacket, its features, and why I chose this jacket. The second part will focus on the positives of the jacket. The third part will focus on the negatives of the jacket, and finally, I'll give it a score out of 10 or something like that. Like the final verdict will be the part 4. So anyway, beginning with the specifications and features. Let's start with the features and why I chose this jacket. So starting with the features, this is a fully textile jacket. It comes with all these reflectors. It has a total of 10 air vents, 2 at the back, the orange part, that's air vents, then 2 here below the armpits, then there's 2 vents on the arms, then there's 2 vents here on the chest, which you can open. Then there's 2 vents on the shoulders as well. So this also comes with Nox armor all around on the shoulders, elbows and the back. So this also has a very good feature. Is the camera focusing well? So the button on the neck, it's adjustable. You can adjust it according to your own preference. So this particular jacket is a very good fit, and I chose this jacket because it had level 1 Nox armors all around it. So like for me, the Nox armors did the thing, and I chose this jacket because I'm much of a tourer. Also this comes with waterproof pockets all around. All my stuff is kept in here. I've used it in heavy rains and the water doesn't seep in. There are 2 pockets here in the front. There's also a pocket in here, which a couple of pockets like this. Also there's a pocket at the back. So this jacket comes with a rain liner and a winter liner. So the rain liner for this isn't exactly an internal rain liner. The Rhinox provides an external raincoat kind of thing. And for as far as the winter liner is there, it's an internal winter liner. You can place it inside your jacket. I'll just show it to you. So this is the raincoat, rain liner, whatever you may call it, which Rhinox provides with the jacket. It's pretty good, does the job. Anyway, this is the winter liner. Even this comes with a pocket, waterproof pocket here, as well as here for the phone. This one. So anyway, let's proceed to the positives of the jacket. So like I said, this jacket comes with Nox armors all around, so which is a very big positive because I don't think any other jackets in the same price tag offer Nox armors all around. Like they might offer you shoulder and elbow protection that are Nox rated, but they won't give you a back protector which is Nox rated. So the quality of zippers and the velcros is very good. I'm very impressed by the quality of zippers and velcros on the jacket. Also, this comes with a couple of pockets inside. There's a pocket here to keep your phone. It has a headphone outlet for right here, so you can listen to songs, I guess, while wearing this jacket. There's a pocket here as well. Then there's reflectors at the back, which is a very good thing. Then another positive about this jacket is the way it fits perfectly. So for me, this jacket fit perfectly, and it was a better fit than most of the other jackets that were priced around the same price bracket. So these are all the positives. Also, I'd like to mention another positive of this jacket is that when I washed it for the first time, I noticed that the elbow paddings. So the elbow paddings, they were removable towards the downwards, like they were removable downwards. The older jacket which I was using, the Aspida Icarus jacket, it's velcro and the paddings, we had to remove them through the shoulder part. We have to remove them like this, but for this jacket we have to remove them through in this direction. So it is of very much convenience. So that's a very good positive. Also, this jacket, it doesn't like sweat you out when there's a lot of heat. The air vents are more than enough. I've used it in a lot of heat, and I did not face any problems where like I was forced to remove the jacket because I was feeling very hot. So the air ventilation wise, this jacket gets a thumbs up. So now let's head over to the negatives of the jacket. The first thing which I noticed about this jacket after using it for a long ride is there's a problem with the sleeves. So let me just wear this. So whenever we are on a long ride and we start feeling hot, the first thing we do is we remove, we open this vent out, and after we open this vent, it doesn't matter at what setting you keep these velcros on. When you are riding like this velcro, it slides up right to your elbow part, and whenever you like twist your hand, or like when you are trying to change the songs of the intercom, or you are trying to connect to someone, your friend's intercom, and you are trying to click the button over here, this hand movement, this plastic part gets stuck right at your elbow and starts hurting after a little bit. Then again, there's a concern. I guess this can be specific to people who are wearing this touring jacket on a sports bike with the inclined position. Whenever I strap this button on, and even though when it is kept at the most outward position, it strangles me when I'm riding like this, so I'm not able to strap this button on. But then again, the last week I rode my friend's Enfield and I was in an upright position, and this button I could strap it on. But for all other riders like myself, I ride a CBR 250R. It was really uncomfortable for me to strap this on and ride the bike because it strangles me. So that was a no-no. And then there's one more thing, the warranty which Rhinox provides. Like if there's something wrong with your jacket, you have to ship it to them, to Mumbai, and then they will fix it and then they'll send it back to you. So this probably might be a bad sign because the customer service is not so great. It would be really recommended if the service was like just give it to the shop from where you purchased it, from the authorized dealer, and they can get it serviced for you. So anyway, these were all the positives and negatives of this jacket. So let's come to the final verdict. So in the final verdict, given the price tag of rupees 10,000, is it recommended to buy this jacket? This is a fully textile jacket. I'll repeat, it comes with a lot of air vents, 2 liners, reflective material. So again, for 10,000 rupees, I guess you can go for this jacket if you are a all-out tourer. But for city use, you are rather good with other mesh jackets. But if you are a tourer who tours a lot, then this jacket is a sure winner for you. And as far as the rating goes, I'd give this 8 out of 10. Not bad. And I'd recommend this to all my tourer friends. So anyway guys, this was it for the video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I make fun videos. Also, a link to buy this jacket will be down in the description box below, along with the link to buy all the products that I use. So cheers, bye bye.